and welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing Satisfactory. Alright, see if I can jump. Yay! Okay. So, these are going to have to be transitioned. Let's grab you, and you, transition you over to alternate. The reason I do that is because, lo and behold, it clears the input when you swap recipes like that. So all that quick wire would have just gone completely away. So you clear, alternate, push. One last one over here. You alternate, high-speed connector, push in you. All right. So minimal loss of resources, which is good. I like that. Let's push in some of the rubber. All right, rubber is on its way. We're gonna have to once this is up and running, we're gonna really need to make sure our rubber production is up to speed, because I have my doubts. All right, and finally, here comes the silica. Huge amount of draw. I mean, 60 per minute, so we're sitting at 180 per minute draw just for this one setup over here. That is pretty decent. But we just increased our production. I think we were at 2.5 before, so we were producing 2.55, 7.5 total per minute, and now we're producing 9, 10, like 11.25, if my gorilla math is good. So 11.25 a minute instead of 7.5. So, better production. That was the name of the game. These things are some of the most painful to craft in the whole game, these high-speed connectors. What are we making over here? Ah, the oscillators. Not sure if there is an alternate recipe for these. I mean, they just added them. Can't imagine there is. Let me fill out the stack that I have. Yeah, not producing these very fast, are we? I hate overclocking these machines because of how much power they use. Like the smaller ones, those are pretty overclockable. I mean, they start at like 4 megawatts, and so your exponential increase in power consumption doesn't hurt as much as when something starts with 50 megawatts. It gets out of hand really fast. Now, I'm pretty sure I scanned in some alien organs over here, and they should be close to finishing. Although I haven't gotten a notification, which it's kind of hit or miss whether or not the notification comes up. These are, oh, it's still not done. Wow. All right, what else can we unlock? Ooh, it looks like we actually unlocked everything. I honestly thought there was other stuff. Ooh, yeah, alternate computer. There's an alternate crystal oscillator. There is an alternate crystal oscillator. Alternate computer. Alternate computer, I'm pretty sure, is a manufacturer. Maybe not. That's a quick wire computer. And let's see, 3 computer every 64 seconds is going to be less than 3. Let's see what the alternate computer has. Crystal computer, 2.5 per minute. So the quick wire computer still produces faster. 5 per minute of circuit boards. 10. Look at that. Produces slightly more computers per minute, but uses almost double the circuit boards. That is a craft that we could overhaul that, because then you could basically take what you're producing now, double it with less power consumption, because these take 15 megawatts, whereas these take like 55 megawatts. Yeah, 55 megawatts. So you could double the amount of crafters, literally double the amount that you're producing, and not have to add any more circuit boards at all. I kind of like that idea. I'm pretty sure oscillators are on or near or bus adjacent. Did I already do this? Part of my brain is being tickled and saying I already did that in some past life. I've played so many games of this, you know, this Let's Play series, several streams, and it is becoming a little difficult keeping them all straight. I have one alien organ on me. I don't want it on me anymore. Let's put you away. Do I have more? I do. Let's go put these in their proper place. I haven't done a whole lot of decoration or coloring. I'm sure there's probably people out there that would appreciate that. But I have a feeling I would lose a lot of viewers if I went around and made everything look pretty versus functional. I never know what the balance is for all of that. You know, what's a good balance between the two? Okay, I'm gonna go peek at my computer setup, which I think is on the right side of the bus here. Up a level. Yeah, there's all the computers. And it's full. Okay, so I am using the quick wire computer recipe. But since we are completely full of computers, can we... I mean, my production has been going so long. Yeah, look at that. Supercomputers is almost full. I really don't need any more production of anything. Like, as far as the tech goes, we are really tapping it out. Those are high-speed... Where are... There are my oscillators right there. I bet you $1 million bazillion those are my oscillators. Yeah, those are definitely... Oh, man. Hey, look at that, a ramp. I'd rather have the berries in my hands. A little bit more out of the way. So, yeah, we're just not pushing oscillators anywhere near the bus. I'm not pushing high-speed connectors onto the bus either. I'm just sort of looping them over the top. No, Skyrate. Okay, so computer, there's really no reason at the moment to change the change the production of the factory at all. It's because I'm so backed up on everything. I'm not really pushing the system. And I'm not really sure how many people would enjoy just tweaking things. I did want to get Silica up. Wanted to show that, that was a resource that not a whole lot of people are talking about that was added. Because there are uses of it, and we are using it, so good times. And yeah, otherwise, this is finally done. And that is all of the scannables. Do I want another hard drive? I really don't think it's warranted at this point, because I'm pretty sure going forward we are going to take a little break from Satisfactory, because I've covered the whole thing soup to nuts, so there's really nothing else to cover, nothing else to automate. Everything is automated in this base, everything. And viewership, comments, I track all of that, and sort of in the back of my head keep track of trends and stuff, and it just seems that when new content comes out, I'll jump on it. But for now, there is a new expansion pack coming out for Production Line. Production Line is a game I covered a couple years ago, and at somehow the first episode of the series that I did is my most watched video of all time, which is just as surprising to me as it is to anybody, because I didn't realize it was going to be that popular. And so the new expansion pack is coming out. The developer gave me a key, and I am eager to cover it. And the expansion pack is called, I believe, Doors That Open Like This. He added fancy exotic types of doors and fancy exotic rich cars and stuff like that. And the amount of changes that have been made to the game since I covered it, it actually deserves a new series. I don't often revisit games. I really don't, because there needs to be enough content changed for me to justify, the hundreds of hours it takes to put a series together. And so I think, look at that, one missing. I think we're going to be able to get a good series out of that. And, I want that to roll as close as possible to the new Satisfactory content coming out near the end of June. And so hopefully everybody will stick around and keep going on the Production Line series. I'm looking forward to it. Check out any of my other series. Please hit a like on this if you enjoyed this series. We will return to it when Satisfactory content comes out. We definitely will, and I will take all of your comments and all of your suggestions to heart. I'd like to read comments. Yeah, and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and check out one of my other 40 playlists and series. Like, there's a lot of content on the channel, a lot. So check that out. Please consider being a Patreon. It's how I'm trying to pay my bills. It's really the only reason the channel is still going is the Patreon support. So please consider, even $1 a month really helps, as long as you can do it for a little while. I don't ask you to give more than what you can afford, but it would very much help pay my bills and actually allow me to afford food. But yeah, that'll do it for this episode, and I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.